The message that ended everything. I was finishing a quarterly market analysis in my office when my phone buzzed with a text message that would split my life cleanly into before and after. "I'm leaving you, Lila. Moving to LA with my girlfriend. Drained our account. LOL." That was it. No name at the end, no apology, not even proper punctuation. After 14 years of marriage, Derek ended it with LOL. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I didn't even blink. I just stared at the message, feeling something unbelievably strange. Relief. Deep. Quiet. Cold. Relief. Because unlike Derek, I knew exactly what I'd been preparing for. My name is Lila Hartman, 42, Senior Wealth Advisor at Crestline Wealth Advisory. And for the last 3 months, I've been quietly building a legal fortress around everything we owned. Not hiding, protecting, documenting, anticipating. I saw the patterns long before the affair revealed itself. Unexplained withdrawals, credit card charges from luxury hotels, $700 dinners at restaurants he didn't take me to, a sudden obsession with privacy on his laptop, new cologne I didn't buy, guilt masked as irritation. But instead of confronting him, I did what I do best. I built a plan. I met Derek 15 years ago at a rooftop birthday party in downtown Austin. He was charismatic, funny, ambitious, a real estate guy with an easy smile and a confidence that felt like gravity. He chased me for months. Flowers, texts, surprise coffee runs. And when he proposed, it felt like something out of a movie. Sunset by the lake, violin music from a nearby wedding drifting across the water. We bought our dream house a year later. 2 stories, wraparound porch, oak trees shading the driveway. People saw us and said, "Couple goals, power care, they have everything." Maybe we did once, but Derek hated one thing, my success. He pretended to celebrate my promotions, but I saw the micro expressions. Tightened jaw, stiff smile, sudden need to check on emails. While my career soared, Derek's became a seesaw. Good months, terrible months, excuses, half-finished deals. I never threw it in his face. I was loyal, supportive, proud. But he wasn't. Not even close. It started 18 months ago. He began working late. But the problem was, real estate agents don't work late. Deals aren't signed at midnight. Then came the trips, conferences that never appeared on his schedule, expenses that didn't match his stories, missing weekends. I work with high net worth divorces all the time. Patterns speak. Numbers tell the truth long before people do. So I built what I call the Hartman firewall. Trust structures, asset transfers, property titles updated, retirement accounts sealed, and every form signed by Derek voluntarily, obliviously. Not hidden, not secret, not illegal, just protected. Because if you're married to a man who thinks he's clever, the smartest thing you can do is let him think that. When Derek sent that text, I only responded with, "Wishing you the best." And meant it, because the best for him was losing the battle he thought he'd already won. At 6 p.m., he called 5 times. I ignored the first 4. Then answered, "Lila, don't be dramatic," he said, annoyed. "As if you didn't see this coming." "I did," I said calmly. 3 months ago." That threw him off. Then he delivered his speech, clearly rehearsed. "I'm happy, Lila, really happy. Chloe understands me. She inspires me. You and we faded. Then I hope Los Angeles is good to you, I said lightly. Pause. Confusion. You're taking this well. I'm a planner, Derek. Well, good. Then this won't be messy. I'll need access to the rest of our accounts. I smiled, even though he couldn't see it. Which accounts? I asked. The investments, the savings, the real estate equity, all of it, I'm entitled to half. Derek, you signed those away. What? You signed the trust documents. You remember, you said, I trust you, babe. I don't need to read all that financial jargon. The silence that followed, I'll cherish for the rest of my life. That money is protected, Derek. It's not accessible. His voice broke. What the hell did you do? What you told me to do, I said. Handle everything. He hung up. Of course he did. The next 3 days were comedic. Derek called 22 times, left frantic text. Eventually, I blocked him. Then came the email from Chloe, the 23-year-old he abandoned me for. Subject line, let's talk, woman to woman. I opened it. Lila, I know this is hard. Derek says you're freezing assets to hurt him. We just want a fresh start. You have so much money. Please be generous. Generous. I laughed so loudly my cat jumped. I deleted the email. That afternoon, my attorney Ruth Callahan called. Well, sweetheart, she said, you won't believe who just filed for emergency access to marital funds. Let me guess, I replied. Derek Sloan. And he submitted a certain text message as evidence. The breakup text, the one where he bragged about draining the only account he had access to. I already cleaned out our shared account, LOL. Ruth was practically giddy. Judges love when someone incriminates themselves in writing. Oh, I know, I said. 2 days later, an unknown number popped up. It was Chloe, crying. Lila, please don't hang up. I didn't know it was like this. I waited, silent. Derek's cards declined, she sobbed. We got kicked out of our Airbnb. We're sleeping in the car. He said we'd be living in Beverly Hills by now. I almost felt pity. Almost. Chloe, I said gently, did Derek ever explain how trusts work? What's a trust? She asked. Exactly. He lied to you. And to me. She didn't respond. She just cried softly before whispering, Are we broke? You are, I said. Click. 2 mornings later, my assistant buzzed in. Lila, Derek is on line 1. Persistent, isn't he? I answered. His voice was cracked, desperate, unrecognizable. Lila, please. She left. Chloe flew home. I'm alone. I'm living out of my rental car. I need money, just enough to start over. I closed my eyes and felt an odd mixture of triumph and closure. You made your choices, Derek, I said. Now you live with them. You can't do this, he snapped. I won't survive. I exhaled softly. You already survived something worse. What? Being married to a woman who finally woke up. A long, empty silence. Then I said the last words I will ever say to him. Best wishes, Derek, and hung up. 6 months later, my life was better than before. I expanded my client portfolio. started leading workshops for women about financial protection, got promoted at Crestline, bought a new car, ate dinner alone on my back porch in peace. Occasionally, someone would mention Derek. He's working part-time at a leasing office in Dallas, they'd say. He tells people you ruined him. But the truth? He ruined himself the moment he believed I wasn't capable of protecting what I built. Because while he was chasing a girl half his age, I was building an empire he would never touch. And that, right there, was the sweetest revenge I ever tasted. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Clara's Revenge for more stories where karma doesn't wait. It hits back beautifully.